2021 Honda Accord air filter, cabin filter, and wiper blades replacement tutorial. Here we go. So I got the special edition 2021 Honda Accord with the 1.5. That's the engine I got. So let's start with the air filter. You want to come over here and you want to lift this tab off right here. Just pull this back gently, and then there's a little spring clip right here. We're going to use our finger to push it off like that. All right, now there's tabs over here. So what you got to do is you got to pull these tabs straight outwards. So we're going to lift the front up gently, just a little bit, and then we're going to pull this towards the front of the vehicle, and that'll pull those tabs out. Once those tabs are out, you'll have a little bit of free play on this, and you can lift it up just enough to reach your hand in there with your other hand, and then get that air filter out. It could be a little stubborn. Now notice there's a tab right here in the front. When you put your new one in, you got to put that tab just like that. Let's go ahead and lift this out of here. I had to use 2 hands. And that's it, guys. So that's how you get your air filter out. And then let's pretend this is a new one. And then you put it back in with that tab in the same spot, facing that way. Check the description and comments for links for all these parts in this video. I'll hook you guys up with links. All right, put these tabs in right here first, and then you want to gently make sure the front falls down all the way. And if you're having problems with your clips, it might not be down all the way. So adjust it, massage it till it pops down, and then you'll be able to put your clip back on. It shouldn't really be a struggle. It shouldn't be like, you shouldn't be like flexing to get the clips back on. They should go on pretty easy. All right, that's it like that. That's your air filter. Now let's move on to the cabin filter. All right, guys, so let's move to the cabin filter. It's going to be behind your glove box here, so you want to open it. Now on the side here, there's going to be a lever. Let me get a better shot. Right there, and right here where it's ridged, you're going to push your thumb down, push it down that way, like that, and then just lift it up out of the way. And then we're going to squeeze both sides of the glove box and then lower it down, just like that. And with it lowered, we're going to have access to the door, the access door, I guess. Now, there's an arrow pointing down. It says airflow. That's because the blower motor sits below this, and it's sucking air down into it. So when you put your new cabin filter in, it's going to have an arrow pointing down and say airflow. So when you put your filter in, you want to make sure you put it in with the arrow pointing down. Some filters will not say airflow on it, and they'll have an arrow pointing up. And with those ones, you just put it in with the arrow pointing up. With ones that have an arrow pointing down that say airflow, you'll put it in with the arrow pointing down. It's either going to be one or the other. I know that's confusing, but that's the way it is. So to get this off, you're going to come over here, and there's a little tab right here. You're going to push this, and then just kind of lift this forward like that. It'll come off. Same on this side, like that. Now, this access door could fall right down. So when you get it, oh shoot, there it goes. Ah! Don't let it fall. You want to try to save it. Try not to break it. Gently lift it up and out like that. Cool. Put that to the side. And then you're going to grab, oh, there you go. There's the arrows right there. We're going to grab this and pull it out right here. Boom. Now this is a Honda one. Here's the Honda part number. I will link this in the description in the comments, so check for that. In an aftermarket one, this is a MicroGuard 3047. I don't think these are on Amazon, this brand, but I will link other cabin filters, so check them out. Here it is, airflow, just like we talked about. So let's go ahead and slide this in. Now when you slide this in, let's see, push that in. Of course, make sure your car is off and your fan's not on, of course. So when you put it in, it should be totally flush with the opening of it. It shouldn't poke out at all. Now let's go ahead and put this guy back on. This guy's going to go on with this pointing down, and you'll just kind of push this into place. So let's see if I can do it without dropping it. Just kind of push, line it up, and then we'll push it on. One side at a time. Okay. And then that's it, guys. So it should be pretty much on there. It'll kind of click and lock into place. Now with your glove box, you can just lift this straight up like this. And then we're going to hook that over there. Pull it down. Push it in. Boom. And that's how you do your glove box on the 2021 Honda Accord. Okay, time for the wiper blade replacement. So the wiper blades are right here. I'm going to be using Bosch wiper blade replacements. The measurements are 26 and 16. That's 26 for the driver, 16 for the passenger. So these are hook style. These are the easiest kind there are. So basically you got to take this, there's a little tab right near my finger, and you need to push this tab upwards to unlock this, and then you're going to slide it straight backwards out of that tab right there. You're going to push that straight up as far as you can or hard as you can, and then slide this out of the hook. They can be stubborn, especially if they've been on there for a while. Kind of wiggle it gently. Don't go crazy though, because you could bend your wiper arm. Don't let this fall and smack your windshield, because then you're going to need a new windshield. That's the hook I'm talking about. Basically the hook just goes around that, and then you got to slide it out of the hook. And then here's that little tab right there I was telling you about. That's the tab you got to push up. Now some different brands are different. You just got to figure out what's going on with yours. Now this is the Bosch ones that are the replacement. These make sure that they're the same length, of course, and then these you squeeze right here to lift this lock up. They have a different type of lock like that, and then you're going to just put this on the hook. So you'll lift this up, use two hands of course, and then you'll just slide the part up into the hook like that. And then on this wiper blade you just push this down to lock it. That's the lock right there. So if yours has that style on it already, then that's how you'll undo it as well. So this is just the basic hook style over here again. So this side you're going to pull it towards the outside of the vehicle. So find your tab on there. If it's this style, that's the unlocking tab, and then you'll just slide this downwards like that to remove it. Okay, now we'll get our driver side one. Again, squeeze the sides of this to lift it up, and then we'll put this in right here. I'm trying to do it with one hand. It's kind of tricky, but you'll just line it up like that, and then you'll just slide upwards. Sometimes it'll be a little stubborn, or like it won't line up right. Just kind of move whatever you got to move to get them to line up right, and then slide it in place. Once that's up, all you have to do is close this top locking part. If you have a different style that you're putting on, you might not need to close anything. It might just click into place and lock. But that's it, guys. That's how you do your wipers. Sorry for my voice. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I wanted to say about this new soap I've been using by a new company called Quantum Soap. It's a men's soap company. They make multiple different bars of soap with their own ingredients and fragrance. They even have a dark matter bar, which is more grittier. If you're a mechanic, you have a lot of dirt and oil in your skin a lot. You can reach them at quantumsoapco.com. Free shipping on orders over $50. These soaps are made in the US with all natural ingredients by hand. No synthetic this, synthetic that. They've been great. They've hooked us up with a GearmoAuto promo code. So if you head over to the website, type in GearmoAuto in the checkout, you'll get 10% off. Again, these guys are on Facebook, Instagram. Check them out. Check the links below. Thanks for watching.
You're pretty good. Your style is no match for mine.